Howdy folks, and welcome back to World of Tanks with the mighty Jingles. Jingles, you've finally lost it. That's World of Warships, you stupid old fool. Well, yeah. But I was actually playing World of Warships, testing out, as you can see, the new Chinese destroyers, the Luoyang and the Anshan, which are basically just the Gremyashki and the Benson, when I got an email from Circonflexes. For those of you who don't know him, Circon is a Dutch World of Tanks EU community contributor and live streamer. He streams regularly on Twitch, and he used to send me replay files on a fairly regular basis. I used to be able to look forward to something impressive or just downright amusing from him around about once a month, but it's been a long time since he sent me one, and so I sat up and paid attention. Which means, well, so much for today's planned World of Warships video, but don't worry, I'll be taking a closer look at these two new Chinese destroyers, the Luoyang and the Anshan, early on next week. It just gives me a bit more of an opportunity to actually play them and get to know them. So, Circonflexes, World of Tanks. And I can't imagine too many of you are going to be too upset that we're getting a World of Tanks video today instead. The match that Circon sent in was a 3-man tier 10 tank platoon on the Fjords map. Circon's in the AMX-50B, the French Tier 10 heavy autoloader, and he's been joined by Billy Warren and the Aimless. Billy Warren in the Centurion Action 10, and Aimless in the E50M. The matchmaking is, of course, very, very good. There are only 4 Tier 10s on his team, and they're in 3 of them, and there are only 3 Tier 10s on the enemy team. They're also joined by a T92 Tier 10 artillery. A lot of Tier 8s in this match, and I'm looking at that T32 and feeling very, very sorry for him. T32 is a good Tier 8 heavy tank, but just about the only thing it's got going for it in a Tier 10 match is its bouncy turret front. The gun is almost completely inadequate, but far worse than being in a fully upgraded T32 in a Tier 10 match. The guy over there to Circon's left is a stock KV-4 D25T gun, 175mm of penetration, 4.8 rounds per minute, 3.4 second aiming time. Oh man, I feel your pain. That was not a pleasant grind, particularly when you get into Tier 10 games, and you don't even really have the armour, not with a stock turret, so yeah. But KV-4 drivers, if you're grinding through that machine, trust me, it's going to be worth it. Once it's fully upgraded, that thing turns from the KV-4 into the KV Fortress. Of course, at that point, everybody just fires gold ammo at you, so enjoy. Anyway, it's not about the poor unfortunate KV-4 in this match, no, this is about Circonflexes. And one thing I'm definitely not going to be doing throughout the course of this video is sitting here criticising Circonflexes' performance, because he's far better than I am. He just makes it look easy. Instead, we're pretty much just along for the ride, and Circonflexes is going to entertain us for the next quarter of an hour. AMX-50B, 4-shot autoloader. Platooned up with a pair of Tier 10 mediums, the E50M and the Centurion Action 10. That's not a bad idea in the AMX-50B because it's a big tank, but it can keep pace with the Tier 10 mediums. And it's always useful to have somebody covering you when you're reloading. Look at this poor guy. Well, he got a couple of shots off, so he's not going home empty-handed, but he didn't last very long at all, did he? The enemy Lorraine was trying to focus down the FCM-50T on Circonflexes' left, and he did a fair amount of damage to him, but there was just so much fire coming in at him that he couldn't even get his full magazine off. The rest of them, including a friendly Lorraine 40T, are heading up around the corner to try to knock out that Object 430 Mach 2. While Circonflexes is reloading, there's a cry of help from Billy Warren down there in the Centurion Action 10. Enemy T-54E1, American Tier 9 autoloader, 1-shot connects, second one, probably missed, would have been nice to kill him, but next target up, Leopard prototype, there goes his ammo rack, uses a repair kit, there goes his ammo rack again. How do you know that, Jingles? You lose your ammo rack every time you take a hit on the Leopard prototype. It's made out of ammo racks. I carry 2 repair kits in mine, with the wet ammo rack equipment module, and I still end up using both repair kits and finishing a battle, if I ever survive in the Leopard prototype, which isn't too often, with the damaged ammo rack. That's just what that thing's like. Anyway, Circon's reloading, and he's now being covered by the Aimless and the E50M. Meanwhile, a little moment of high drama coming up. They're now being capped. There's a Centurion Action 10 in the cap, and he is on full health, but pay attention to that Walker Bulldog over there, and have a look at the map and look at the location of one of the friendly artillery, the 212A. Is it just me, or does he look a bit, well, wet? And there it is, he just suicided. Oh, artillery players, don't ever change, will you? Circon pops 2 shots at the Bulldog. First one definitely missed, second one probably missed. He doesn't hang around with 2 shots remaining in the magazine. Instead he goes for the reload. Why would you reload instead of just using the 2 shots that are left in the magazine? Well, the 120mm gun on the AMX-50B does 400 average damage per shot, assuming, and it's not guaranteed, you hit and penetrate every shot that you fire, which means that you can expect to do 1600 damage. And that isn't enough to kill a full health Centurion Action 10. It is enough to kill a full health T-34, however. You'll notice that Circonflexes always tries to immobilise his target so he can keep him pinned there while he finishes him off, but the first 2 shots fail to track the T-34. The T-34 pulls back, takes the 3rd shot on his gun mantlet, and the 4th and final shot does connect, but he gets away momentarily because the aimless is going after him in the E50M and does in fact kill him. So, kill denied on the T-34, and now he's reloading again, and there was a Centurion Action 10 down here, and he was on full health. He's obviously not capping anymore, not after seeing this lot coming around the corner. But where did he go? And the team are doing reasonably well at this point. They have actually managed to start pulling the scores back. At one point it was looking like an utter disaster. Oh, and there's the Centurion. But they were losing 2-7. Oh, the Centurion's going to regret bouncing that shot. And you'll see Circon doing it again. Tracks him twice. He uses the repair kit. Nope, sorry, not going to happen. The aimless, going for the RAM. And yep, because E50M. That's just what they love doing, isn't it? And why not? E50Ms are very, very good at ramming other medium tanks. I wouldn't recommend trying to ram an E100 in that thing. But it is a very, very good ramming machine. It weighs around 60 tons. It goes very, very fast, and it's got some good frontal armour. Unfortunately, Billy Warren has fallen by the wayside, so the 3-man platoon is down to 2 men. But they've managed to pull that yawning gap of a 5-kill difference in the scores down to a 1-kill difference. And Circonflexes is about to find himself one of the enemy artillery. First shot misses, fires the second it's reloaded, but it's not fully aimed. Takes his time, puts another one into him, and to be completely fair to this artillery driver, I don't actually believe he intended to suicide here. I think he was just desperately trying to not get shot, and made a bit of a schoolboy error. So yeah, we'll let him have that one. And for the briefest fraction of a second, the scores are actually even until the Tiger II down there in the cap circle nails their T-34. And he's not alone. There's an M103 with him. Circon is almost reloaded. For the moment, it's down to the aimless to reset that cap and at least keep these guys occupied. And once again, Circon is going for the inside drive wheel. Keep this guy pinned and in position so he can kill him at leisure. And there he is. Oh, takes a hit, and it's a 4502A. It's the mother-in-law. He gets the shot into the side of the 4502A, who is threatening the aimless's rear, and it just... well, I don't know, did it blow his tracks off? It certainly didn't do any damage. Now the aimless is in a lot of trouble, and there's nothing Circon can do. They've just lost their artillery to the T110E3 Tier 10 tank destroyer. The aimless backing up. He's managed to kill the 4502A, but the M103 is closing in for the kill, and he finishes off the aimless. So there's just Circon in a mostly full health AMX-50B, and now he's fully loaded. And that Lorraine that we saw at the beginning of the match. Now the Lorraine hasn't been idle. It looks like he hasn't actually moved from that top corner of the map the entire game, but he has actually managed to locate and kill one of the enemy artillery. Now he's doubling back around to try and find the T110E3 tank destroyer, who was last seen giving our own T92 artillery a savage kicking. But it's a T110E3 tank destroyer. That thing's very, very dangerous, and so the Lorraine appears to be reluctant to go around and actually try to flush him out. It's as if he suspects that the E3 is waiting for him to come around, which could be the case. Now, when that M103 was last seen, he had 1557 health, which means that if Circon hits, penetrates, and does average damage with every shot he fires, he can have him. But all it takes is one miss, bounce, or low damage roll, and he could be in a lot of trouble, especially if the T110E3 has linked up with the M103, and the Lorraine is finally, very tentatively, pushing around that corner and hasn't seen the T110E3. And the M103 starts capping. So, matters had kind of been taken out of Circonflexes' hands. He didn't want to approach the cap from the location where he was last spotted because they're probably going to be waiting for him, but he doesn't really have much time here. Ideally, he wants to get there at the same time as the Lorraine. This could actually work out to their advantage. Both of them attacking from two different directions, trying to split the defense. And there's the E3, and he's on full health. And there's the M103. The Lorraine puts a shot into the E3, which means the E3 is now facing the other way. Circon's been spotted. There's the M103. He can kill him. Low damage roll. Good damage roll. Immobilizes him. Another low damage roll. Oh, the M103 survives. Oh, this is all going horribly, horribly pear-shaped. And now he's reloading, and the E3's coming for him, so he really needs that Lorraine to do something. Oh no, no, no. If you go forward, you might get hit by the M103, which is probably better than getting hit by the... Ah, and the E3 missed! Yes! And he's almost reloaded. Come on. He's going to go for the immobilization shot. Almost there. No, it didn't immobilize him, and he's going to be reloaded, and he missed again! 2 shots. Get the M103. First one, no. Took a hit. Finishes off the M103, and now he's reloading again. Lorraine, oh, look at that. Look at those reflexes. Instantaneously repaired his tracks and extinguished the fire. He's still reloading. The E3's backing up. Come on, Lorraine. Do something, please. The Lorraine, obviously, in a Mexican standoff there with the M103. Both of them a one-shot kill. Didn't want to die. But now he's worked his way around the flank, and he's looking for the flanking shot on the T110 E3 while Circonflexes reloads. Come on, my son. There he is. Come on, Lorraine. Come on, Lorraine. There's one. Just one? Need you to do more than that. Oh, no! It's a one-on-one, but the E3 has just fired. He blows his tracks off. He uses the repair kit. He blows his tracks off again. No damage! Whoa, what's going on? 1 shot left. It's not going to be nearly enough. Oh, Circon, now what are you going to do? Is he going to try to run away, disengage while he reloads, come back and finish the job? Is he going to try to circle him? Not easy. If the T110 E3 wants to turn around, it's going to turn around, and his tracks are not going to be down forever. Is he going to play hide and seek around the wreck of that Tiger II again, and risk taking another 750 average damage shot to the face? Actually, he's going to do none of the above. Circon, what? Circon, that's not really appropriate, is it? There are children watching. If, like me, you thought he was trying to dry hump the T110 E3 to death, he's actually a lot sneakier than that. You see, when the tracks have been blown off, any damage, however small, resets the counter on the repair timer. So he's keeping the E3 tracked, and now he's reloaded. You dirty, sneaky Dutch bastard. So, Circonflexes, I have to say, for once, not making it look quite as easy as he normally does, but finishing it off in style with a bit of hot, sweaty, tank-on-tank, X-rated rear entry. Not altogether surprising butt sex with the T110 E3 right at the end there. Earning himself yet another ace tanker badge in his AMX50B to go with the Confederate and the high caliber. And check out the platoon, top 3. That's why you platoon in World of Tanks. But there's always one, isn't there? Billy Warren in the Centurion Action 10. You filthy scrub lord, why couldn't you got another 2 kills? They would have had a crucial contribution. There's always one, isn't there? And it's usually Billy. Anyway, that was Circonflexes in the AMX50B with a rather unorthodox ending in that Tier 10 match. Link to both Circon's YouTube and Twitch channel in the video description. And I do like watching Circon because he just doesn't take it seriously. In fact, it's actually quite infuriating because he is insanely good, but he usually makes it look incredibly easy. Not so much in this replay. He was kind of struggling a bit at the end there. But what a finish. Courtesy of Circonflexes, the Aimless, and Billy Warren, the filthy scrub lord. Sorry, Billy, you know I love you. And that's it for this week. I hope you enjoy your weekend, and as always, take care, and I'll catch you next time.